Hello everyone and welcome to the Anti-Hero series where you can learn all about hero conjuring. The goal of these videos is to provide decent conjuring options and thereby improving your chances of winning. Welcome back. So in this episode we will be looking at Cyclops and what heroes can conjure him. Before we get started, take a quick second to drop a like and to subscribe. This is a simple way for you to contribute to the channel's growth and to encourage more videos like this one in the future. So now that that's out of the way, let's begin.
First skill, Stardust Shock. Cyclops releases 2 waves of Stardust forward. Each one deals magic damage to enemies hit. Second skill, Planet's Attack. Cyclops calls on star power to generate a starlit sphere, which spins around him to increase his movement speed for a while. The sphere also deals magic damage to enemies, prioritizing enemy heroes. It's strong, but remember that you'll deal diminishing damage to targets you've already struck multiple times. Ultimate Star Power Lockdown. Cyclops creates a gigantic magic sphere filled with planetary power and launches it at an enemy hero to inflict magic damage. Aside from the damage, it'll also immobilize the target for a duration depending on how far the sphere traveled. Passive, Starlit Hourglass. The cooldowns of Cyclops' skills are reduced whenever he lands a hit with any skill. In the laning phase, it's best to begin with Stardust Shock to dish out initial damage before laying into the target with Planet's Attack. That'll give you a movement speed boost, so keep up the offensive against your foe with basic attacks before finishing with another Stardust Shock.
You have slain an enemy!
In teamfights, you'll ideally start with Stardust Shock to deal out initial damage before shutting down the enemy with your ultimate Star Power Lockdown. Next, follow it up with Planet's Attack, which gives you a movement speed boost too, so you can keep up the offensive with basic attacks before finishing with another Stardust Shock.
To begin with, we'll discuss Lolita. Lolita is a great choice as a tank due to the fact that she's mobile and her skills provide teamfight sustain and protection. Her second skill protects you and your allies against ranged attacks and projectiles, so after blocking all of that sweet damage, blink next to Cyclops with her first skill and control the situation with your ultimate. Your teammates should have enough time at this point to reposition themselves and kill Cyclops without a sweat. As a second option, let's look at Kagura. She is a strong mage that's great at zoning out in the early game and smashing heads in the late game. Her first skill can be used to slow down enemies from afar while playing it safe. Now, should Kagura get in trouble, her second skill debuffs all the negative effects and teleports her for a short distance. And then last but not least, her ultimate is great for taking care of the enemy team's backline and ultimately winning fights. As the day is closer, let's look at Lancelot. Lancelot is an incredibly swift assassin that can burst targets in a split of a second. His first skill can be utilized to close the distance by jumping between targets until you reach the squishy ones. His second ability deals a nice amount of damage, and if timed well it can also dodge projectiles, such as Cyclops' ultimate. And then we have Lancelot's own ultimate that allows him to power dash and to finish off targets without a sweat. And that's it for this video. Don't forget to like and to subscribe to the channel. Also, if you have any questions or suggestions on other counter heroes, make sure to share them with the community in the comment section down below. Also, for all the game enthusiasts, I'd like to mention that you can now join the official Discord channel, where you can share your experiences and possibly make some new friends. So if you're interested, you can find the Discord link in the description. With that being said, thanks for watching and I'll see you next time.